In this video, we take a look at 5 great items under $1,500 for DJs and producers. Find out which ones those are coming up. Thank you for watching PDot TV, where you'll find tips, tricks, and tutorials for DJs and music performers. Now let's get into the video.
So the first item we have up is the Electron Octatrack MK2. Now this is the successor to the first Electron Octatrack, and they've improved on it in a couple different ways. Most notably is the new screen as well as the different colorways. So from the older black, now you get a lighter gray color, and the screen overall is a more high definition screen, and you'll be able to see more information. So if you're not familiar with the Electron Octatrack, it's a sampler sequencer, sort of like in the vein of something like MPC or something like a machine. I mean, the machine's only a controller, controlling software. This is an all-in-one sampler sequencer, just like more like the MPC. So if you're looking for a piece of gear to make beats on without the use of a computer, I would say this is actually, in my opinion, more powerful than what you can do on an MPC. The sound quality is awesome. I love the form factor of this thing. It's a little bit smaller than the full-size MPC standalone one. It's kind of sort of near the same size, maybe a little bit bigger than the smaller touchscreen MPC that's all-in-one. And overall, I think this is the best bang for buck piece of standalone sampler sequencer gear you can buy on the market today. I featured these ones before, but here we have the Atom Audio A7X. This is $750 for one, so you can get a pair for under $1,500. And I would say these are some of the best sounding monitors out there. And most notably, most famous engineer on Twitter, in my opinion, Alex Tomei, these are one of his favorite monitors. He's banged out some of the best hits, hip-hop wise, or biggest hits hip-hop wise in the last few years. So if you're looking for something with a lot of clarity, flat sound, and something you can mix on and mix well, these are a great choice. And here we have the Pioneer CDJ 900 Nexus. This is the newer 900, so this is the one with the touchscreen and all of the newest features. You could say this is the little brother to the 2000 Nexus, but you still get a lot of features. One thing that this doesn't have, it doesn't have cue point buttons on the actual piece of hardware, but you do get cue points on the touchscreen, so it's not as tactile as having them as buttons on the hardware like on the 2000, but you still get that functionality. So if you're looking for some CDJs and you're not ready to spend what's basically double the price to get a pair of professional level CDJs, these are a great choice. You get a lot of functionality. That touchscreen is awesome. You still get the QWERTY keyboard that comes up if you're searching for songs. And just overall, I think these are a really good value. If you don't want something like the XDJ and you want something that still takes CDs, but you're looking to stay a little bit on a budget, this, in my opinion, is one of the best choices you can make as far as media players are concerned. And here we have another piece of Pioneer DJ gear. This is the XDJ RX2. This is their standalone record box controller, so you don't need a computer. All you need is this controller and a USB drive. Just go ahead and plug that in, and it would function just like two CDJs and a mixer. So you get dual waveforms, the ability to search, a lot of the functionality you see on the 2000 Nexus CDJs, but in a smaller package as far as like form factor is concerned, for getting 2 decks in a mixer. And in my opinion, this is the best way to get a full record box setup at home on a budget without having to spend thousands of dollars for a pair of CDJs and a mixer. This is an all-in-one unit, so if you're really looking to commit to using record box DJ or just record box on USBs, this is probably your best choice if you're on a budget. And finally, we have the RealOOP RP8000 turntable. If you're a Serato DJ and you're looking for a new pair of turntables, this is probably one of the best choices you can make. Not only do you get a great hand-pin design turntable under the hood, but you also get a lot of functionality as far as like MIDI is concerned. So if you use Serato DJ, you get cue points, looping, a lot of functions, even secondary functions that you can assign yourself to these turntables, as well as the normal hand-pin design things like plus or minus 16 or even wider on the pitch. You get a nice pitch readout right above the pitch fader. And what's awesome too is with the firmware update that they put out a while ago, not only do you get that, but now if you have these connected to your computer, you get a BPM readout on the actual turntable itself. So less time looking at your computer and more time looking at the decks and focused on the crowd. because you don't have to glance back and forth. You get that visual representation right on the decks, which is, I think, the only turntable that does that, and it's synced to the actual software. So you're getting that information directly from Serato DJ right to the turntable, and it's going to be on point and right there, and there's pretty much no latency when it comes to that. So if you're making fine adjustments on the pitch fader, that information gets sent directly from the computer to the turntable in no time.
So that's a look at 5 great items under $1,500 for DJs and producers. If you're interested in purchasing any of those, links can be found down below in the description. And as always, if you found this video useful, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, go ahead and click right here to subscribe to this channel. Or if you'd like to watch more content, go ahead and click on that video right there. And thank you for watching PDot TV, where you'll find tips, tricks, and tutorials for DJs and music performers. See you next time.